YouTube friends, me Karen. I got another craft to share with you today. I'm going to take and show you how to make this little, little iron pin cushion. Get it on the bottom. I'm just going to put some little holes there for like a steam iron, but yeah, so this is a little iron. Stick the pins in. And it fits right here. Fits right up on top of my sewing machine. I'll put a magnet on it. Let me turn around and show it to you. Oops. Yeah. I'll get an angle. So I'll put a magnet on the bottom and just stick it right there. So as I'm sewing. Okay. So what you're gonna need for this, I keep moving you around, sorry. What you're gonna need for this is a sponge. This one I got from Temu. Got a bag of them. We want one with the scoury side on it. Piece of material. I'm using these dishcloths from Temu. Microfiber cloths. I use them for dishcloths. I've done cut a piece out to make the protocol to show you. You don't need a whole one, you just need a piece of it. You'll need a piece of tin foil for the plate. An old cord, old USB cord. Got thousands of them around here that come in different things. And I just cut the plug off. And it looks like a plug-in. Okay. And then, of course, some common pins. Stick in it when you're done. So I want a pipe cleaner. Did I show you the pipe cleaner? I don't think so. A pipe cleaner, any color you want, any color material you want. It's up to you. I just had a blue one on hand, so I'm using blue. And then you need to cut yourself a little template that looks like the bottom of an iron. Just like a big old rabbit ear. Or bunny ear, a bear's ear or something, you know. Just like that. So that it looks like the bottom of an iron. And a cardboard. And then you need some cardboard. I was using this. This is Freshly's Honey Buns cardboard. Just a cardboard box. Anything for cardboard. A cereal box, cardboard box, pizza box, whatever. Just need some cardboard. Set that over there. Okay? So, first, before I get started, I want to thank those of you who came over and joined me from Stars Live. She had Sunday last night. This is Monday. And I asked her for help on a Coffee Doodles website, YouTube site. I wanted to subscribe to her and get her up to her 100, but I couldn't find her when I searched her, so Star helped me to get there to her channel. Thank you, Star. And to anybody else that jumped over, I think there was 2, 3, and joined my channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. If you had a channel, I did subscribe back, so I will keep on trying to catch up on some of your videos so I can see what you're all doing. I know a lot of you are diamond painters, but I did see some of you are crafters as well, so I do a little diamond painting. It's not my thing. I get in the mood and I'll sit down and do one, but it's not an everyday thing. At first I did 14 straight, and I think I burnt myself out. But I do diamond painting here and there. And I will be doing some this week because I have, excuse me, I have some things I want to finish up. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Is that too close? Let me see. No, actually that's a little too close. I'll slide my chair back. First I gotta hydrate. It's hot. It's hot out today. Well, looks like we might get a little shower out there, but I'm not holding my breath. Just, so I'm gonna take your sponge and on the rough side, the scrubby side, and then your spongy side. The scrubby side just helps make it more thick when you put the bottom on. I suppose a regular sponge would probably work just as well, just cut more cardboard, but I have these from Temu, so these are what I'm using. And I'm going to set this pattern on. Now I laid a piece of paper over this so I could see how much room I would have. Just plain piece of paper, and drew it so I could make sure it fit on there. And I'm just going to take a pen, you could take a marker, you could take whatever you want. Yeah, no. Let me get a marker so you can see it better. The pin's not really, I mean I can see the pin markings, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Oh, fun. Well, I love these little things, but I don't like this little case. Can never get it open. Oh, nails are still holding up. I haven't had to redo them yet. It's nice polish. It's working great. Come on. Always. I should have done this beforehand. Oh, I didn't plan on using these. You know what? I have to fight this every time, so I'm going to just cut that off. Hell with it. Alright, let me get one we can see. Blue. Let's do blue since I'm working with blue. Got one of my little tool markers here. And I've got some leftover glue on my nail. Pull that off. Yeah. Alright, back to what we was doing. I'll trace this out. Alright, now I've got it down to the bottom here. I lined it up to the bottom so I don't have to draw the bottom piece. And you still really can't see it, but it's just traced out. I just traced it out, so I'm about halfway in the sponge. And cut around it. the other half. This is too thick for my scissors. Cut it out, so I do it this way. Then you can pull that right away. Same thing over here. Go down to the bottom and finish cutting it out around. And then you can just pull it. It's just like glued on there, and you pulls off really easy. Okay. Kind of make sure. I mean, it's not perfect, but because I'm not a drawing person, I don't draw well. One side's probably bigger than the other, or whatever, but it don't matter. Okay, then cut the green right along, following the same outline. Use a pair of old scissors. You don't want to ruin your good scissors. These are ones I use to cut paper, so these are perfect. Okay, so you add a little shape with the iron. This piece just makes it firmer. I'll leave that on there. And then you're going to cut out a piece of tin foil. Bigger than your pattern. So I'm just going to kind of go around about a quarter of an inch around the outside of the pattern. You don't even have to do that. You can just cut a square bigger than the pattern. So this is what I did. And then cut that out. Oh, that's a noise. It makes your skin fall. And this don't gotta be perfect. You're wrapping it around that cardboard. Okay. Just out of the way. So all I do is I cut it, I cut it bigger than the template. Because you're going to fold this over. So just enough so you can fold it over. Then you're going to need your cardboard. See if I got enough left here to get a couple out of. And square this up a little. It doesn't have to be perfect, just so you can lay your pattern out. And I'm going to trace this on to the cardboard. Now this one you will trace it exact measurements as your pattern. flip it this way. And get another one. And cut these out. So I hope everybody that was in the middle of that storm with tornadoes up there in the Midwest, they're all safe. We did some damage. I can relate to that. We get tornado warnings here all the time, but we've only actually had 2 come into our town. One was during the last hurricane. It did damage to my trailer. And the other one was, I don't know, I think in 2009, 2010. We get the warnings all the time. We usually don't get them here in my town. We get the strong winds, but we don't get the tornadoes. But we do get the lightning, and we do get the heavy rains and the tropical force winds that come along with them. And they do damage. So, I know how you felt if you were right home and listening to it. It's a scary, scary thing. That wind scares you. Trim them up, make them match. Got that one a little bit bigger. I think I cut on the inside line on one and outside line on the other one. Anyway, so you got 2 pieces. You want to take these pieces that you pulled off, pieces of sponge that you pulled off, and put one up there, cut them down. They don't need to be that big. Just want some little pieces to raise them up. Just to rise it up a little. Oh. So I just got 2. Put the pointed side up there. And I'll put the square side down here. So we're just gonna hot glue those on. I forgot to tell you about the hot glue gun when I told you what you needed. You don't have to have hot glue. You can use tacky glue or screw glue or whatever kind of glue you use. I like my hot glue gun and Lynn's tacky glue are my personal faves. And then I'm going to put one piece right in the middle here to scrap. There's no sizes, just use them to scrap pieces because it's going to add height. Okay, just like that. And then we're gonna glue this together. Watch your fingers. I burnt myself on the sample one. Just a little burn, no biggie. And then try to get it on this straight. Okay. Push that down. Make sure it's dry. Okay. Let's just let you know you got a little height to it. And then you're gonna put your piece of tin foil and lay this on there. Center it. Push it down. Squish it. And just wrap your tin foil around it. Kind of help hold it in place. It should have been a little bit bigger. So we'll have to cut another piece. Let's just do a square. I think that'll be easier. Let's cut a square. That worked on a little one, but not so well on this bigger one. So instead of cutting out the shape from the pattern, just cut yourself out a large square. I think this is going to work better. Smooth it out so it's all pretty shiny. And the wrong side, the dull side, up against your pattern. And let's try this again. So I'm just folding it down. Creasing it in. You just want to cover this. That's all I'm doing. Pulling it in as long as I go. And then tuck it up. Get it nice and seamed. Flip it over the other side and just poke that tin foil around so it's this will shape it your pattern. This would be good for a bone folder or a popsicle stick right about now. But I didn't have one up here, so I use my fingernail clippers. I'll get those edges nice and flat. Okay, so it looks like that. And this side don't matter. Because this is where you're going to put this. Right, so this is going to go be glued right onto that. Like this, after I cover it. So set that to the side. So done with that. More water. Oh, it's beautiful mountain scenery. Got YouTube on pause. Beautiful mountain. Okay. I'm gonna cut this. Get the bigger pieces we need here. I got no rhyme or reason. Just gonna lay it on here. Kind of do a so-called measurement here. I'm gonna pull this. Make sure you got enough come down over your tip. Up over your sides. It's lighter. It's even narrow. Over the tips, up the sides, up the bottom. Be able to come up the bottom there a little bit. Make sure your sides are going to get covered. And then you cut some off. Get it out of your way. This is all going to depend on what size you decide to make, so there's really no measurements. It's just a eyeball it. Just eyeball it. I'm going to come off the top first. And put some glue. Now this is going to be hot, so you should have a finger protector or popsicle stick or something, so you don't burn your finger like I did. I'm just going to use a piece of cardboard. Tack that down. And I'm just going to push these edges in. So then, like wrap in a corner of a present. Ouch, ouch, stick it in hot glue. Don't do that. Do as I tell you, not as I do. Make that little present corner. Like you're wrapping a present. Bring them in together. And then again, pull it down like you're wrapping the bottom half of the present. Put some glue. Just pull this right over and hold it there for a minute. Make sure it tacks. Use a piece of paper. Cat hair. Piece didn't stick. Let's do that again. Hold it down a little bit longer. Oh. It's warm. That hot glue makes it stick so much better. Now we're going to pull up the other side. Stick that down. Sides up there. Use whatever you got. Pull that up there so you don't burn your fingers. I just used the tips of my scissors. Pull it up. Yeah, hold it, hold it, hold it. I ain't letting it dry good enough, so it's popping off. And then the bottom, cut some of this off. There's an awful lot over here. Cut a chunk of that off. I don't want too much bulk. Pull this up here. Same thing, just like you're wrapping a present when you're wrapping your sponge. Wrapping your sponge with a dishcloth. Push it down. I'm squishing the sponge so it gets a good dry. Yep. So I gotta tuck this side down. Pretty sloppy wrap present, but it's a present. Something like that. You giving Daddy a hard way to go? Just think there's something out there you need to go see? I know he just had you out. He's being a pain in the butt. Yeah, Abby's being a pain in the butt. Not me, Grammy. Okay, so it doesn't really have to look good. You just want the top part to look good. And what did I do? Got too much material. Too much material. Let's pull it down a little bit. It's too bulky right there. Let me fix that. Come on. It's stuck. Way too much bulk. I'll just trim it off a little. You want to make that pointed. That's the whole purpose of it. Try that again. There we go. This has got to be Ouch. That hurt. I gotta get one good burn out of it, I guess. That wasn't a burn, it just stuck to my skin and it was hot. Scissors out of my hand. So I usually have popsicle sticks for stuff like this. Okay. Anyway, so you want it pointed, or somewhat pointed, or, you know. Okay. Such as it is. Alright, well that was a happy accident, but at least it didn't burn me. It just stuck. If you get the glue stuck to your skin, don't pull it immediately. Do this and then peel it off because it will pull your skin right off. I've done that. Found that out the hard way. Now I need my bottom piece of the iron. Have some at the bottom and some at the top, like this, like the bottom of an iron would be. And hot glue it. And try not to burn yourself. Get it lined up. On the bottom and up to the top. This should be a little bit more toward the top. Okay. So you have your bottom of your iron. Yeah. Little lopsided here. My sponge. My sponge is crooked on the bottom. Really, it's not that big of a deal. And I take the coordinating piece. You can use ribbon here if you'd like. And just wrap it around there. And a spot glue. There. When we get to the front, give it a little point. Give it a little spot glue here and there. And then back around the back. So just like that. So it trims it out a little. Pinch in the front, peak. Yeah, so it just trims it up. So, you know, top to the bottom. The point ain't real good, but ouch. I did. What popcorn? Just a little piece. It'll be on there somewhere. I don't see it. Cut off a little piece of your pipe cleaner. And then you're just gonna stick it there for your handle. It's a little bigger. It's a bigger iron. It's gonna be your iron handle. Just glue it right there on the top. And then we'll take this one off because I have another one right handy. Just use this one for now. So you just take cut the other end off, the USB part off. And just so you have this little nubby. And then you're just gonna hot glue it right there. So it looks like you got a cord. There we go. There we go. Plug in. Well, yeah, you can do better than that, but that was just quick. Show you that, give you an idea. So it's a little one come out. Really good because I took my time with it, but stick some pins in it. And that little scrubby pad part, if you leave it on, will keep your needles sharp. Pull them in and out. Just put some needles in it, and there you go. And that's a bigger one, so that won't fit up there. But my little one here fit right up there. So I'll use this one. Go back, make a few adjustments to this one, but that's the idea of how you do it anyway. Don't hurry with it because you will get burnt. Take your time. Make sure you got your creases folded in nice and tight, so it makes a point. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So I'll go get another one of these and put it on here. And I'm going to glue a magnet on this one, and I'm going to pop it right up on my sewing machine. Right up there with the magnet. It's not in the way. Put it right there. Or over here a little more, which up here, over here a little more probably. Even put it down here. Wherever. Magnetize it. And this one I'll keep on the ironing board. The bigger one on the ironing board. That's it. It's a long video, but hope you liked it. If you stuck around this long, hit the like, share, subscribe. Come back to watch another one. Have a great rest of your Monday afternoon, and I'll see you later. Bye.